Yeah, Lisa, the defense attorneys grilled witness O'Shea White, who was shot twice in the early morning hours of April 3rd, 2022. They called into question the accuracy of his testimony in court that he gave during his last couple appearances here, and also what he told police in the days right after the shooting. Now, the three accused gunmen in this case, brothers Smiley and DeAndre Martin, as well as Emtula Payton, were once again in the courtroom as White testified. White said that he had been drinking and smoking marijuana in the hours leading up to the shooting. DeAndre Martin's defense attorney, Linda Parisi, said that means White's memory of what happened was foggy when he spoke to Sacramento police. But the prosecution said those police interviews happened at least a couple days after the shooting, so any alcohol or drugs would have been out of White's system. Still, Parisi said the medication White was taking in the hospital was also impacting his ability to accurately tell detectives what happened. We were not allowed to film White, but we captured a heated exchange with the judge when Parisi brought up a misdemeanor case against White that's still going through the court system.
You know that if you testify, you cooperate in your testimony here, you go do your anger management classes, that this Sacramento County District Attorney's Office, which is prosecuting you, will then dismiss the charges against you.
I don't know that, man.
So what do you think is going to happen?
Honestly, I don't know.
I understand where you're going with this, and I will consider it for that limited purpose, but I think we need to move on at this point.
He's been in custody for weeks because there's a high likelihood he will fail to appear if subpoenaed for trial. So I need to get everything out now while I have a chance.
Well, Ms. Parisi, you've gotten everything out. You've gotten everything out. There's nothing more to get out. So we need to move on.
Towards up 10th Street, towards.
Smiley Martin's defense attorney also questioned White about his testimony, referencing when White said a man in a hoodie had confronted him on the corner of 10th and K Streets right before the shooting, but the attorney played surveillance video showing that there was a crowd of people between White and the hooded man, claiming no conversation happened. Again, the defense seemed to want to discredit as much of White's testimony as they could. White had been in custody because they wanted to make sure he came to court to testify. Since he is now done, the judge has ordered that he be released. Reporting in Sacramento, Orko Mann, KCRA 3 News.
So, Orko, who else is left to testify for this hearing?
Yeah, well, I'm told gang experts are expected to take the stand to talk about the shooting and give more insight into that shooting, and we're expecting them to testify in August.
Orko Mann reporting live for us. Thank you so much for the update.